Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. Yeah, I was watching Morning Joe, and they showed. I'm sorry, that little beeping sound today, y'all. That got cold in here, and that's my little temperature thing to let me know that it got too cold. I turned the heat on, but it still got cold. We had such bad weather yesterday, y'all. We had hail. The winds was 60 miles an hour. My little tiny house was like, I was like, okay, just don't let me know how much wind it could take, but it was too late to go in the house because we didn't get an alert that we were going to have high winds until after the wind started. And I blame that definitely on Donald Trump because that hasn't happened in years. So when we get deep into our tornado weather, and Tennessee is one of the main places that have nighttime tornadoes. We have more than anywhere. It's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. But I was watching and they showed this MAGA Congress lady out of Wyoming. She had a town hall. The people trying to tell her their concerns yesterday. She told them, I've never seen anybody so dependent on the federal government. And they started booing her. And she was wondering why, y'all. You gonna sit up there and tell your constituents. Let me get a little bit more light in here, y'all. Give me just a second. You gonna get in here and tell your constituents that you don't understand why they're so dependent upon the federal government in that farm country, in Wyoming farm country. That's why they so dependent upon the federal government. And she said it with a straight face, and the people were booing her, as they should. As they should. She did not back down, baby. She told them that she was with Doge 100%, baby. She was with Doge. When you the one kept acting like you want to get up here, shit. But she was like, I'm with Doge, I'm with Doge. And they kept booing her, and she did not back down. So hopefully MAGA will vote their people out. Because now they're saying that the disabled have to go in person to the Social Security office to prove that they're alive in order to keep their benefits. My son is schizophrenic. Can you imagine when we're sitting in the Social Security office for hours? And they closed one of our main offices because our governor's so weak. But just sitting there waiting to prove that he has that he's alive at 32. Then they showed this weekend that Trump had a speaking engagement at Mar-a-Lago. Y'all, he was charging $1 million a plate. And the people were there and grinning and skinning, and they were just so happy. Not a care in the world while he's closing these agencies because they're trying to make Elon the fall guy. Elon can only do what the president allows him to do. This is all Donald J. Trump. And see, when you get into bed with the devil will give you your due. I was always taught that. And these people got into bed with him and was kikiing, and even white women are getting on there talking about, well, we didn't know he was going to hurt us. You live in America, not alone. You live in America together. So what hurts one will hurt all. What hurts one will hurt all. So now you're finding out. Now the people are out scouting again for the houses to see who's going to lose their homes. Who's going to lose it? They cutting the money for food banks, y'all. All of it. They not only want you to be poor, but they don't even want you to be able to eat. Families, we're going to have to bind together. I got a garden going. I'm going to make it as big as I can so my family, my neighbors can get stuff out of the garden as they need it. And I'm going to just do my garden year round because I got a she shed and I can put my grow lights in my she shed so I can do my garden. Families, start thinking out of the box. You may lose where you're staying, but if it looks as if you're going to lose where you're staying, do the best you can to get all the way out from up under it. Speak with another family member or friend, because our family ain't blood folk. You know what I mean? Some family are people that we've made our family. Sit down with them and let them know, hey, I'm about to lose this. Don't be ashamed. I'm about to lose this. Do you have a room that I can rent? And this is how much I'm willing to pay. You know what I mean? We're going to have to start thinking outside of the box in order to be able to survive what Trump has in store for the working poor. We've got to be able to survive it. And then they're talking about he's going to run again in 2028. I hope that old pasty face MF will do run again in 2028. Because I want him to be crushed resoundingly. Resoundingly. I can't stand him. And I was on somebody's web page yesterday. I'm about to get off, y'all. And troll or MAGA was in there. And I was making comments to that guy. This MAGA talking to me and talking about where the Haitians were eating dogs and cats. I said, produce the pictures. So that's how you got to start doing MAGA. Show the picture. If people are doing things, somebody going to have a picture of it. Because people don't want to do crap without a picture. So show the picture. Otherwise, shut the fuck up talking to me. Okay? From an angry black woman out of Tennessee, y'all don't worry about cancel culture. Stay woke so you don't have to get woke. Let's get it out the mud. The have-nots will defeat the haves. We got this, y'all. It may look like we're losing the battle, but we going to tear them up in the war. And we got to start crashing Trump's properties. We got to start making sure that he goes bankrupt. We want him and his family to go bankrupt. They need to feel our pain. Go bankrupt. See, we ain't got to be violent when we can do it with our dollars. Keep saving, y'all. We got this. Welcome to the Poor People's Revolution.